Hello, water signs. This is going to be a reading for Cancer, Pisces, and then Scorpio. I will put the timestamps in the description box down below. Let's say a quick blessing and we'll get started with Cancer. Holy Spirit, thank you for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. For Cancerians, I'm going to start with this Artist Inner Vision Tarot for you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. Wow. All right, so your first two cards out are the Three of Swords and this Temperance card. Some of you may have recently gone through an ending. This could be a relationship ending. This could be a workplace ending. And it feels like you're trying to get your life back into balance with that Temperance energy, that Sagittarius energy. You're saying to yourself, where is this going to go? Where am I headed next? I have the moon on the bottom here. That's Cancerian energy. Nicely done showing up for yourself. Good job. It feels like you want to be the best person you can be, and you're trying to figure out who is going to help you do that. What is the place that's going to help you do that? This Three of Wands, this Magician energy here, very similar. I always say that the Three of Wands is the minor arcana of the Magician. You're trying to manifest for your future, trying to decide what you want it to look like. Again, who you want to be here. This is beautiful energy, Cancer. I love this. This is someone who's focusing on their home right now. I feel like you're focusing on your finances, your home, your long-term, I'm hearing the word longevity, long-term wealth though. Some of you may even be preparing for the holidays right now. Some of you are very happy to have some time away. Oh my goodness. Some of you have some of you have such beautiful eyes. You know that? That's just like these very beautiful, beautiful eyes. Something about that. I feel like whatever you're doing right now is what you should be doing, Cancer. There is a concern that you don't feel like you have a partner. You don't feel committed to anyone right now. You may be feeling like it's time for you to settle down with someone. Some of you have recently been through an ending. Some of you are going to be spending a lot of time with friends and family as opposed to a romantic partnership. And I've got the Chariot here. That's Cancerian energy. Look, you are so smart. Some of you may be traveling soon. Some of you may be physically relocating soon. Guys, whoever you are, whoever I'm reading for here, you actually have, like, there's a lot of positive energy coming towards you. Some of you are going to be starting your own businesses, and some of you are going to be really successful with that. There is something that you're very uniquely gifted and talented to here. Some of you may be artists. Some of you may be musicians, painters, singers. Whatever your talent is, this is go time for you. This feels really good. Let me get another deck here. It's time for you to start living for yourself is what I'm hearing. I have the moon on the bottom of the deck, Cancerian energy again. Some of you do need to deal with some addiction issues. Some of you have some toxic workplace situations that need to be dealt with here. I have that Devil in the reverse there. Some of you guys may be feeling like things are spinning out of balance, like spinning out of your control, and they are. It feels like they are. But it doesn't matter because where you're headed is so much better than where you are, where you've been. You're just not sure what's coming next. So all of this focus that you're placing on your environment, your home, creating something here is what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah, something happened here where you just couldn't do it anymore. Whatever this ending was, and it feels like either it's just happened or it's some kind of an impending ending here. Impending ending. It does feel like a breakup. It does feel like walking away from something here for you. And it was something that was causing you a lot of stress and worry. You have this high priestess energy out here. You knew you were going to have to let go of it. You may be in a connection with a Sagittarius here, or this may have just been something that really threw your life out of balance. It was too much for you, and it feels like you're being given a second opportunity here, or maybe third or fourth or whatever opportunity to kind of clean up your life, get rid of anything extraneous that's keeping you from being really yourself. This star card and this Empress energy, I really do feel like some of you are going to be starting a business for yourself. It could be an online business, or you may be having to travel a little bit to a business location. It's really good. Whatever is coming up here for you is like your ace in the hole here. I've got this Ace of Pentacles with this Chariot energy. This is someone who's making changes, and you're making changes for your stability. Oh boy. Some of you have left behind a love relationship that you wanted to commit to, but for whatever reason, it feels like you're in a separation from this person. And it feels like you're about to have, I'm going to say within the next week to 2 weeks here, you're going to be having some kind of a difficult conversation with this person about how it ended, why it ended. The person on the other side of this conversation feels pretty tormented that they're apart from you. I feel like a lot of tugging at my heart. There you are with that Queen of Cups energy, with this Lover's energy and this Hermit energy. And there's that Chariot card again, Cancerian energy. You may have shared a lot of really good times with this person. You may have had a really, for some of you, if this is a romantic connection, you shared really good times with this person. There was a lot of sexual attraction between you and this person. It's possible you guys may start over. And it may be because you have a conversation that feels like it's an like text message conversation, or even like a phone call where you exchange a lot of information quickly. And you guys have had really happy times together. But this feels like such an on again, off again thing. You're someone who's asking for a commitment here. And I think that this person wants to give that to you now. They may not have been able to in the past, or they may not have felt that way in the past, but that's changed. This is someone who sees you as being very nurturing, very kind, someone that they would want to have a family or a home with. And it feels like this conversation is happening within the next 2 weeks. This person is really quite lost without you here, Cancer. Yeah. And no one else will do with that Four of Cups. We are close to the end of Libra season, but it feels like this person reaches out to you again during Libra season. This person has made changes. This person has put on their big boy pants or their big girl pants, something like that. This person is taking charge of a situation, and they want to let you know that they're available to you now. And this happens during Libra season, this conversation. Golly, you've got the King of Cups right on top of the Queen of Cups there. This person has been kind of sitting quietly, not telling you how they're feeling. This person could be another water sign energy, or Sagittarius, or what is that? Pisces specifically. This person says, I've changed. They've recently gone through a major ending of their own. I wouldn't tell you that if it wasn't in the cards. I really, really wouldn't. For some of you, you really need to buckle down. And like I was saying, with this energy of starting your own business, look, I've got the Empress there again, which was exactly what I was asking about here, was this Empress energy and this star energy with this Six of Swords. But you have this Eight of Pentacles and this Judgment card here. Scorpio season is going to be a really big season for you. Probably Sagittarius as well. I'm hearing someone's going to be selling a lot during that time. So make sure if you create a physical product, say you're an artist or I mean, I don't even know what, make sure you have enough product to sell during that time, Sagittarius season and Scorpio season. The holidays are coming, and so it feels like this is going to be an opportunity for you to make a lot of money, but it's really just based on how much effort you put into it here. Some of you may be burning the candle at both ends, and some of you have been in a challenging financial state for a while. So it's good for you to put all of this effort and energy into whatever the work is that you do, because now is the time. It feels like now is the time, now is the moment. You may have been working on this for a while, Cancer. You may have been putting these things into place for quite a while. But it feels like now is the time when things start to really take off. You may have just now built up a name for yourself. You may, I'm hearing branding, like branded something, trademark something. It feels like now is a time where people recognize you for what you're doing. This is going to persist from now until the beginning of the year. Beginning of the next year, beginning of 2023, possibly even on into May. Some of you are going to be supporting yourselves with an artistic career of some sort. So now is the time to really buckle down and really create whatever product you're creating. There's a lot of hard work and effort that's put in by you this week that's really going to pay off long term. And it's not just this week, it's like from now until forever. If this is what you want, Cancer, it feels like it's easily given to you here. I don't know if it's that's what I'm hearing, easily given to you. Like this is your time. Sometimes are like that. You know, sometimes are times to focus on love. Sometimes are opportunities to focus on career. Sometimes you just need to stay home and rest. You know, this is a time for you to give 110% to whatever it is you're building or creating here. There is someone from your past that wants to come out and come back to talk to you about the way that your relationship ended and possibly starting that up again. That person is very attracted to you, and I think you're very attracted to them as well. I feel like that person has made a lot of changes in their lives. I don't know if they made those changes for you or simply for themselves, but they're now available. They're much more available than they were before, and I feel like it's kind of a game changer for you. All right, that was your reading for this week, Cancer. Thanks for letting me read your cards for you. Next, we have Pisces. Pisces, I'm going to start with this Marielle Tarot for you guys. Just a side note, and still continuing on for Cancer, because I saw the Chariot and the Devil there again. Some of you Cancerians need to look at some of the addictions that you have in your life, or some of the mismanagements you have in your life. And I'm not trying to be a bossy boss, but those cards keep coming up, and that's still in there for our Cancerians. And this may just be a month where you decide that certain things belong to you and certain things don't. You may be putting some things down or aside for some time. I'm hearing food, I'm hearing alcohol, and toxic relationships. This is a month to clean all of that up, because you have too much going on. All that star energy and that Empress energy, you don't really have time to waste, Cancer. So go ahead and clean that energy up, and you're going to be really happy by the results that creates. Also, a lot of you, like I was saying, I feel like at one point I was mentioning that you're going to be spending a lot of time with friends and family. Some of you have younger children at home. This is going to be a really good month and a really good week. But also just like from now, this feels like a reading that extends from now into the new year. You're going to be rebuilding connections with younger children, if you have any younger children at home. But there is kind of a crossroads that you're coming to, Cancer, where you have to make a decision. Am I keeping these things? Am I tossing these things? What is actually a benefit to me and what actually causes me more pain? I feel like you're really looking hard at that this week. All right, that was your reading for this week, Cancer. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys soon. Next, we're going to start with this Marielle for Pisces. I'm going to give this one more shuffle. Shoot. Oh, Pisces. Some of you are very moody this week. Some of you are struggling in a partnership and it feels like you're trying to keep it all together. It feels like you're trying to work with someone here, but it's just not working well. You may be a little bit moody this week. It's okay. It feels like you're trying... Oh, Pisces, you sweetie pie. It feels like you're trying everything that you can to keep this relationship, this family, this work environment from just sinking. You're someone who works really, really hard. Some of you may be traveling, you may be going on a trip. Some of you may be buying a new car this week. This Six of Cups energy with this Two of Cups and this Three of Pentacles was your first card out. And most of the time, the Three of Pentacles can indicate a workplace dynamic, but specific to this Marielle Tarot, this feels like a family dynamic. And especially coming out with this Seven of Cups and this Two of Cups in the reverse, I feel like you're trying to smooth things out in a romantic relationship where you may have a family involved here. This person is definitely a soulmate to you. And it feels like you are just trying to do all the hard work. I'm hearing somebody say, I'm just trying to make everything better. I'm trying to support everyone. I'm trying to do my best here. I'm trying to make good decisions for everyone. I'm trying to think about the long-term effects of this. Bless you, sweetie. You have such good intentions. You're tired of waiting on this person to get their business together. You have this Four of Wands energy. That Four of Wands can be about stability that comes in like from you and radiates outwardly. It feels like you're doing your best to be very supportive to all of these people. And you're doing the right thing. You really are. You are just someone who's trying to be so good. Some of you, oh golly, that's exactly right. Some of you are, this is a little rough. Some of you are separating from a person because you just don't see things improving. You don't see things getting any better. And there's a really big part of you that may be pulled in a different direction. You may be feeling pulled towards another person or just even towards yourself. The good news is, Pisces, you are very motivated. You're very high energy this week. And you see things in a much different way than you did before. You're like a whole different you right now. There's some growth that has happened for you spiritually in the last year, Pisces, and you see the changes that need to be made, and it feels like you're making them. Someone here is very brave, and someone here is very yeah, I hear the word motivated, but it goes beyond that. Someone here is, what's the right word? It's not inflamed. It's like someone has like a wildfire pushing them forward, and you're not running from anything. You're just engulfed in this energy of change right now, Pisces. It's beautiful. It's really, really good. It's very healthy. Someone here is choosing to love themselves. Someone here is choosing, somebody says, I don't care if I have to be alone. I just feel like I don't want to sit in this space of I don't know if it's a lack of partnership or just constant arguing and fighting. Someone here is choosing themselves over this, and it's not that you're choosing another person. Some of you may be with that Four of Wands energy. Some of you, there's a lot of relationship energy here where I feel like you've done everything that you could here, Pisces, to keep this glued together, but you're starting to see that there's no way you can do this by yourself. So either the person that you're with, like, ponies up with some good vibes like you and heals this, and it's kind of like a waiting game here. There's a line of demarcation here, and it feels like you do end up separating from this person or taking some time off, maybe even taking a vacation, going away, kind of getting your head together here, spending some time apart, and really communing with a higher power about what it is that you want to do. But no matter what decision you make here, Pisces, you're making a really solid decision, and you feel really like pushed to make this decision. There is absolutely no stability where you are at. You may have a home with a partner. I don't know if it's that you don't want to invest in this any longer, if this other person doesn't want to invest any longer, but someone here is real moody and grumpy all the time. And I don't know if that's you or if it's this other person. It really doesn't matter. It's a space that you, like, because there's no equal give and take. There's no looking towards the same goals here. And it feels like you've tried and you've tried and you've tried with this person. You may be having a lot of arguments with this person. And this person is definitely a soulmate of yours. But you feel moved towards another place. You feel moved to push towards another place here. It's time. I have this World card on the bottom of the deck with that Knight of Wands energy there. This World card tells me some of you, for one thing, may be looking at other places of employment. And again, some of you may be looking at moving far away. But this World energy is someone who says, you know, I feel like I can wrap up this cycle and feel good about it. I'm going to use this, what is this? The Superlunaris Tarot. Yeah, there's the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck there. And we have the Lovers right under that. And there's the Hanged Man, which is your card. So it feels like this is a big week of change for you. And the Four of Wands again. Wow. This is a week of big change for you. Some of you may be feeling pulled towards a divine counterpart. It's like your eyes have been open to this. Now you understand. Now you see. I have the Minor Arcana of the Empress there. Now you see that you need to make yourself available to this person. And golly, this is a little bit messy. I don't think that you're messy. I just think this is kind of a messy situation, Pisces. It feels like this is a week of choice, and this extends throughout the rest of the month. It really does. This is a week of choice where you're deciding where you're, it's not, I'm hearing loyalties lie, but it's beyond that. This is a loyalty to yourself. Some of you are just, this is a very powerful week for our water signs. I love the energy that you have behind you. Some of you have been struggling in the relationship that you're in because of finances. And some of you, the person that you're connected to just isn't very nice. They aren't very nice anymore. You're very clear-sighted. You're very logical about this. Someone is saying, if we can't create this stability in our lives, then we should not be together. It's causing us to both be really grouchy, grumpy, moody. It's financially taxing. There's the Seven of Cups that I was just talking about. You have a lot of repeats in here, Pisces. You have that Knight of Wands out there twice, that Four of Wands out there twice, that Seven of Cups out there twice. And I feel like you're the one that has been waiting to see if this was going to improve, if this was ever going to come together, if this was ever going to be what you needed it to be. I feel like the light bulb has finally turned on for you, where now you understand, now you see that it's actually more of a benefit to you to be honest with yourself about what you want and who you want in your life. And I'm so impressed by you, Pisces, because you're saying, I don't need another person. I need myself, and I need to feel like myself. And it's time for me to close out this cycle. It's time for me to spend time with myself. There's a lot of spiritual evolution that's happening for you this week, Pisces. And golly, you know what? You are blessed with a lot of people who love you. You really, really are, friends and family. It feels like you need to have a conversation with some of these people about what you've been experiencing. And I guarantee you they are going to be supportive of you. They love you. People love you. This is going to be a week where this is coming. This is like amping up here. It feels like this may be... Hold on. Yep, there it is. A lot of conversations very quickly. Kind of letting people know what you're going through. I think you've been sitting on this for a while, Pisces, not really talking to people about what you've been going through here. But it feels like this is the week where you really start reaching out. You really start saying, you know what, this is what I've been experiencing. This is what I want in my life. You will be supported. Even I think there was a part of you that was worried that you wouldn't be, that maybe letting go of this relationship or letting go of this situation was going to be met with a lot of disdain from your friends or close family members. I don't think that's the case. These people have seen what you've been through here, Pisces, and it's been going on for long enough here where there's been this energy of instability. There's been this energy of inauthenticity for you. And they've seen it from a distance, and they're saying to you, I'm really glad you're making this decision for yourself. I'm really, really glad that you're taking this time for yourself. I support you. Please tell us if we can do anything for you here. I have the Hierophant over here on the back side and the Justice card here. There's a new contract. There's a new relationship right around the corner for you here. Something that's much more committed, something that's better, but it comes from you being very honest about this situation. And it does feel like it's something that really balances you. That's Libra energy. That's the time that we're in right now. And there's the Hermit again. This is a lot of very spiritual energy this week, Pisces. This is going to be a great month for you spiritually, where you really reconnect with yourself, your higher self, and higher power. You really do. This is you spending some time alone, and this is much needed time alone to really decide who you are, what you want that to look like, who you want to be, where you want to live, where you want to work, who's going to be involved with that, and who is going to be partnered with you. Some of you may be feeling very pulled towards a divine counterpart right now, and that may be why things are kind of falling apart a little bit here in your life, because when divine counterparts come into our lives, don't we know it all falls apart. I don't see that Tower here for you, but I see that Devil card, and there's that Three of Swords right there. It feels like you are finally being honest here. I have that Ace of Swords out. That's the second time for that one, which is you being very honest and truthful about who you are and what it is and who it is you want in your life. And that Ace of Pentacles there again, second time out for that guy, is now in the upright position here where you feel like investing in yourself is the right way to go. I agree. I 100% agree. The place that you have been in has been, I'm hearing like very growly. I kept hearing the words like grouchy, grumpy, growly, like kind of unpleasant, you know that? And so I feel like this is an opportunity for you to turn that around. I mean, how long do you want to live like that? I feel like some of you are addressing those toxicities as well as any toxicities within yourself that you've been burying down below. Some of you may have some secret addictions or something that are kind of wanting to be addressed right now. Some of you have hidden these feelings for a long time. And it's because you've been afraid of what other people were going to say. You may have been worried that people are going to judge you. Honey, the people who love you are going to love you. They're going to love you. And if they don't, they can kick rocks, right? I agree. And people want you to be happy. The people who have your best interest at heart want you to be happy. And this, sitting in this space, this is like very grumpy, growly, confusion energy. You don't want to be there anymore. I agree. This is a really big week, a really big month for you spiritually, where you really recommune with a higher power. It's very beautiful energy. Thanks for letting me read your cards for you, Pisces. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are so inclined, and I will see you guys soon. Next we have Scorpio. You sweetie pies. I'm going to start with this Tarot of Wonderland for you guys. Oh, look at you, you cutie pie. You got the Tower out on its side. The Tower is your energy. It's scorpionic energy. Nicely done showing up for yourselves. Ooh. I'm hearing, didn't we almost have it all? There's something that is coming in and rocking the stability of, it can be a long-term relationship or a marriage. It may have something to do with, oh boy. It just feels like it's been tough. It feels like it's been tough lately. Some of you are making a lot of new friends, like developing a community for yourself here. Some of you are about to separate from a partnership that has been struggling financially, or it's been struggling. I feel like you haven't had a lot of people around you, Scorpio. It feels like you have been missing out on family and friends, and it may be because of this relationship that you've been in. It feels like a long-term relationship. Could be a marriage, or it could be just a long-term commitment here. You may have just recently gotten back from a vacation, and you may have spent more than you were hoping to, or something may have happened like during that time apart that's a little regretful. With this Nine of Swords energy, I mean, that's someone who's experiencing a lot of stress and anxiety and worry, you know. You may be having trouble sleeping at night lately, Scorpio. It's because you're something in your life right now, there's some upheaval. There's some, I'm not sure what I want to do with this. I'm not sure where I want to go with this. It feels like there's a lot of conflict between you and the person that you maybe are living with or have a long-term relationship with. There's some third-party energy here hanging out. Whether that's from you or this other person, I'm not sure. It's just kind of like in the background. And you feel like it's time for you to make some kind of a major change. This is a week where our water signs seem to be making a lot of changes. And it feels like it's something with this Tower on its side right here, Scorpio. It feels like something that you've been feeling coming for a while. Some of you have been a little lonely. It's like you go to work, you come home, that's it. Some of you have a relationship with someone at work, or there's almost like a juggling energy of two different relationships here. Remember, I said there is that third party energy. Some of you are very drawn toward another person here that you may want to commit to long term. Or this may be someone who has you on their mind, Scorpio. And this is someone who says, I know a good thing when I see it. And if I only have you, that's all I could ever need. Wow, and there's the Fool card on the bottom of the deck, which is what I saw when I first picked this up. Some of you are going to be physically relocating during Sagittarius season, like moving house, making major changes. This Fool card is someone who says, I'm ready to jump down that rabbit hole. It's a lot, but where you've been has been a lot. Right there. Whoever you are, you're looking at this very logically. This is a major decision. Our Pisces had this a few minutes ago too with this lover's energy where someone here is making a major decision. Am I going to stay where I am or am I going to go? I'm hearing, didn't we almost have it all? So here's the deal, Scorpio. It does feel like, let me get another deck here. It does feel like where you have been has been really good. I feel like you've been really blessed where you've been for a long time. So let's dig into this and find out why we're wanting to make a change or why there's some kind of, and it feels like it's inside of you. It feels like it's not out in the open yet. It feels like, first of all, you're a smart cookie. You absolutely are. And you see things very logically. You try to make logical decisions. You try to, I'm hearing informed decisions. You're a little grumpy lately at home. This may have been feelings that I've got the Chariot on here, which is Cancerian energy. Wow. Okay. Some of you have some hidden feelings for someone. Wow. Okay, hold on. I'll stop. Hold on. I can't stop. Oh my gosh. Okay. Some of you have hidden feelings for someone and it's causing a decision. It's decision time. Some of you have been involved in a relationship here for a long time, Scorpio, that hasn't been good. And you've been almost like looking for a reason to leave. And I'm hearing, didn't we almost have it all? You may have a big life with this person. You may have, I'm seeing like gardens. I'm seeing flowers. I'm seeing trees. There's abundance where you have been. But why it feels like you have developed almost like or someone is feeling this way about you, where there are like some kind of feelings coming up between you and another person that is outside of this relationship here. I have that Queen and King of Wands energy. People who are very, and Knight of Wands here, King, Queen, Knight of Wands. I've got that Four of Wands there. Which is that Twin Flame 1111 Awakening card. And I have the Two of Cups right behind it there with the Sun and the Moon and the Ace of Cups. If you read cards, you can kind of see how this is coming down the pipeline. A lot of Sagittarius energy on here. I have a lot of Cancerian energy on here and a ton of Scorpio. You know that? Okay. It's like decision time for you. Between now and Sagittarius season, there's going to be a lot of change happening in your life here, Scorpio. Some of you can't take it anymore. Some of you know that a change is coming and you can just tell. It's like it's decision time with that Lovers and that Two of Swords. The Lovers card is a card of choice. Some of you have options for yourself when it comes to your love life or your home life or something like that. This is big energy here. There's a lot of attraction between you and another person. And it feels like you and this other person both want the same things. And you're envisioning a future with this person that's very, very happy, very healing, very healthy. But you're still attached to something over here. It feels like you've tried to let go of this person multiple times. You've gone through multiple separations with this person, multiple endings. You may have something, that's what it is. You have a life that looks beautiful on the outside, but on the inside, the two of you are falling apart. And your attention has been diverted over here to someone else. This may have just come up during Libra season. This other person wants to marry you, or you want to marry this other person. I have that Hierophant out there again. I don't know where it went. I know it's been out here twice. And again, you may struggle financially in the relationship that you're in. You know what? That'll happen. When you're with someone that's not great for you, you can sometimes experience financial distress. It's just like an outward indicator, an outside indicator of lack. I feel like you've tried to let go of this person multiple times. I feel like you've both tried to let go of one another multiple times. Oh, shoot. It's really hard for you to tell the truth about this situation. Look, I have the Nine of Swords again. Remember, I showed you that one that was full of anxiety and worry and stress. And when I have cards that fly across the room or across the table or onto the floor, it's always something that someone doesn't want said. And that Eight of Swords is having an honest conversation with someone about this. What's interesting is it goes right on top of this Queen of Wands energy, which is the person that I think you're very attracted to here. There's like a line right here where it feels like you could start over in a relationship. There's that King of Swords, and there's the Tower again right under it. You're trying to be very logical. You're trying to keep your wits about yourself here because you know this is kind of a dangerous situation. You know that there's no coming back from this. If you make this decision to move towards this Empress, Queen of Wands, King of Wands, Knight of Wands, Hierophant, all this stuff on this side of the table, you know that this is a drastic change in your life. And I think that you've been trying to make this decision for yourself for a while. You're really struggling to let go of the connection that you're already in here. And it feels like it's because on the outside, your life looks pretty darn perfect. You know that. But on the inside, someone here is really struggling. It feels like it's an uphill battle. It feels like every day feels kind of like this. You know, you can see all that stuff spilling out. There's someone who says, I can't keep on like this. You know what? I'm going to get another deck real quick, just because I'm feeling like someone here is, yeah, fair enough. There's someone who's trying to decide. I've got all these same cards out here again. You're trying to be really logical about this, Scorpio. You're trying to make good decisions for yourself, maybe for a whole family, maybe someone's eyes have been opened by someone else here. It may be a workplace dynamic. There's that Empress again. That Empress is divine feminine energy. It's Virgo energy. Quite honestly, Scorpio, I feel like you're being pulled towards a divine counterpart here. But you're trying really hard to dial down those feelings, and it's causing destruction in your life with that Tower energy out there. Not once, but twice. It feels like you know that making this decision is going to be hard, but also you're trying to be very logical about this. Somebody is saying, what do I really want in my life? Do I want what I've had? Or do I want something different? That's pretty much it in a nutshell. You see yourself being happier with this other person. You see yourself growing with this other person. But there's a big part of you that's saying, you know, is this just, what's that term? It's limerence, right? Where it's just like kind of lustful, new beginnings of a relationship, not really grounded in reality. Whoever you are, Scorpio, you're very smart. You're very wise. Very clear-sighted and very honest. I like that. I like the honesty that's coming from you. You're going to have a conversation with someone here about the truth. And it feels like it's with this kind of fire sign energy that's following here. There's a lot of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius on here. this person that you're already connected to over here, they see the same things in you, and they're seeing the same things in themselves. They're seeing an attraction between you and this other person over here with that Knight of Wands twice. And they've been waiting for this other shoe to drop too. This just feels like decision time for you, Scorpio. Somebody, wow. Oh, look at you. I've got the Death card, which is your card. Oh, yeah. And there's a conversation that's about to happen here with that Eight of Swords right there. But this Death card is a major transformation for you. This is someone who has to make a decision. I have that Four of Wands again, which is like, that's pretty big energy. And I have the Two of Cups again, and it goes right next to each other. Look at how this came out here the first time, right next to each other. And look at how this came out from this deck, right next to each other. Two of Cups, Four of Wands. Two of Cups, Four of Wands. So basically what I'm telling you is this week is going to be the week where you have a conversation either with this person or with this person, and it changes everything. This feels like a lot of divine counterpart energy on here. You've got that Empress out twice. You have that Four of Wands out there 2 or 3 times. I don't even remember. And there's a lot of change here, and it's a change that is absolutely for your best. Absolutely. And I don't think you need to worry, because I have this Ace of Wands that comes out on its side here on top of this Five of Wands. That Five of Wands is about mental conflict, right? I'm not sure what I want to do. You're like making pros and cons lists here. But that Ace of Wands on its side, you're feeling extremely attracted towards this other person, this other kind of life. And you're really questioning yourself about it. Is this the right choice? Am I doing the right thing? Am I just being crazy? And I think that you have a conversation with someone here who's very honest, a very open and honest and direct conversation. And that is what changes your mind. I feel like we're kind of at this crossroads, so I don't want to keep on, because I don't know if you're going to go this way or if you're going to stay over here. I don't know. But this week is the week that you have this discussion. And that's what changes everything. And that's when we make a decision here. Either you stay over here or you go. You've got that Three of Swords out there twice. The Three of Swords, you know, I always call it the Ben and Jerry's card of the deck, right? Because at some point it comes for everybody. You're trying to make a decision. Do I end things with this person? Do I end things with this person? What's that going to look like? What do we want long term? This Two of Cups, you can see there's a third party in the background. You can see that. So this is your week to make this decision, Scorpio. Rather specific reading. All right. I love you guys very much. Thank you for letting me read your cards for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you soon. Mwah.